Good evening, everyone. So after wonderful lecture with the previous speakers, so I'm going to continue with some more interesting points which can help you to get the job as a beginner. So I'll start the session with the question: how many of you in this hall are a beginner or fresher? Can you raise your hand? Yeah. So majority. So majority people are fresher. So here I think most of the people have complained they are not getting the job because they are fresher. How many people have this complaint? Please. So here I'll give you some tips or some secrets so that you can behave like experienced and you can involve in the field and getting the job will be easy as a beginner. So what are those points? So I listed in my PPT presentation. So step by step I'll expand that points and that is very helpful. So I can say this, you can read on the screen, the 5 secrets of success to get the job, especially as a beginner. So my first point, can you change the slide please? You see, why fresher? Already you got. Next. Yeah. So decide your field, the first secret or the first tip. So how to decide the field? Many people fail to decide the field. So here I'll give you some tips, some information which will be really helpful to involve or to get to decide your field. So here you can watch on screen the 2 points. First is market and second is interest. So first let me expand this interest. You see, I think you believe this. Everyone is not for everything. How many people believe this? Yeah, so everything is not for everyone. Everyone have their own qualities. Everyone have their own potential. So you must find out that potential. That is the first important thing to start towards success. So here, how to find your interest? You see, some may good in sales, some may good in design, some may find interest in management, some feel comfortable in design. So everyone have their own capabilities, own potential. So first you must find out your interest. But how? So what do? Just do a simple experiment. Just when you involve in anything, you just observe, because observation is very important in life. You just observe whether you are enjoying and make your interest your strength. And if you make your interest your strength, and the work will become passion. And if you make your work as your passion, then you can think what will be. So interest is your strength, first point. So find out your interest. That is very important in life, because if you are working for 1 year or 2 years, if you not find interest in that, you will feel bored and you cannot give your best. Suppose as a beginner you will get the job in one area and you will be happy. But if forcefully, what happened? Can you give your best? Yes, obviously no. So the interest is very important, because you are going to do the job for a lifetime. So without interest, if you do the job, you cannot create passion in the work. And without passion, you cannot think the growth. So it's the first thing. But with the interest, you must link or you must synchronize with the market. So just find out the area or study the market demand, and try to link or try to synchronize your interest with the market, so that definitely you can move, or you can move to the next step. So I think you got this point. Anything you want to discuss, clarify? The first point, the next step. The next step is very interesting and important. Here you can see, decide your future goals to change the present. So how you can understand this? How you can understand this point? So I'll give you a simple example. For example, you decided to travel to US. For example, you got the job in US. You're working here and you got the job in US. And next week, you are going to fly. So what you'll do? So next week, going to fly is your future. So what happened in present? Listen, this is very important point, and you can apply this in your life. So the next week you are going to fly, that is future. So as per that, the present activity will change. Getting my point? So you see, after next year you're going to fly, so what you'll do? You're going to do the packing, yes. You're going to complete your pending tasks of your previous job, or you're going to do your required things. So what happened here? Because of future, present is changing. Present is changing. Got my point? Getting? So if you decide, you see, nobody knows future. But then why you're going to do the activity, you're going to do the action to achieve that goal. So what happening in this? You see, with the future goal, you are changing your present. Getting my point? So okay, second point is done. You decided the interest, you link with the market, and you set your future goal. But what do you think? Without knowledge, without involvement in a particular field, can you think for success? Yes or no?
No.
So this point is very important, and many people fail in this point. So here you see learning and involvement. So if you are interested in that particular area, you must do this, you must add the skills. Because when you approach for the interview with your resume, that the employer is not interested in you. The employer is not interested with your problem. They are interested how profitable for you for the company. So they will see the skills. So you must add the skills. So how to add the skills? Simple ways. Now we are living in a modern world. The technology, as the previous speakers told, the technology on your fingerprints. So technology with your mobile phone, you almost all the people are carrying smartphones. So you can go do research for the particular area. You can search in Google. You can watch your related YouTubes. You can join the related courses. You can go for this involvement in subject. You see, involvement is very important. You must involve in the subject. Like, I'll give you a simple example. I think most of the people know that Disprin tablet. Yes. Now you need it? Okay. So how it will dissolve? It will mix completely. That kind of involvement is required. That kind of involvement is required by the employer from you. So that is a requirement. That is the third point you need to achieve. So after involvement, what will be the next step? Any guess? After involvement, you got the subject, you involved in that, you study that, you do the research, you get everything. So what will be the next step? Any guess? Yes, try it out. Means action. Very good. So next is action. Can you change? So here is very interesting point. Many people, they do hard work, they have good skills, but at the time of interview, they fail to one minute, one thing is missing. And before that, if you move to the job or if you get the job, what happens you can get in this video clip. Just have it.
अबे पहले केस तो शुरू होने दे। जज साहब, इसके चेहरे की मासूमियत तो देखिए। मुबारक हो, सरकार ने मुझे तुम्हारा वकील नियुक्त किया है। बहुत महंगा पड़ेगा। काश थोड़ा और सीख लिया होता।
इसीलिए मैं कहता हूँ कि सीखना कभी बंद मत कीजिए।
I think you got the message. Okay, so you got involved in that. So the next step is very interesting. In the next step, you are approaching for the interview. So here we'll discuss 3 cases. Case 1, people, they are interview or they are planning for interview with a negative thought. They are thinking whether I am suitable for the job or not, whether I'll get the job or not. That fear will not help them to crack the interview. This is the first case of people. You want to be in that category? So first case, leave that. The second case is overconfidence. The people, they will not do anything. They're just thinking, I'll get the job. This job belongs to me, but without reason. Overconfidence people. So what happened with the overconfidence? Confidence is good, but overconfidence, what happened? When you overconfidence, what you'll do? You are believing that you got the result or you got the job. And with that belief, you are creating your imagination or palace. Means you are just thinking, I got the job, and after that I'll purchase the bike, I'll do this thing and that thing. And again, one question, if I not get the job, again the fear develops. So this is the second case of people. So if I interview, just think, getting the job or not is secondary. Because you see, getting the job or not is not in your hand. If something is not in your hand, so why you are thinking for that? So first thing, getting the job or not, that is secondary. I'll do my best. That thinking will help you. So if you perform best, so if you think I'll do my best, what you'll do? Before going to interview, you'll research for the company, you'll go